I've had a major shift in priorities recently upon realizing that Steam Next Fest is coming up again on October 1st, and this is probably the best opportunity I'm going to get to promote Galactic Chef and get it in front of a new audience between now and its release. So I've been working on things like getting my Steam store page up, making my first trailer, and figuring out what I can do over the next month to make the best first impression I can for that new audience. That means things like working on the tutorial, but also I really want to make sure that there aren't any technical hiccups with releasing the game through Steam, so the new playtest build I'm releasing today is probably one of the most important. And this is where I need your help. If you have any spare time, say this weekend, to try it out, I'd appreciate any feedback that you have on perhaps things that might be confusing or any crashes or technical issues. So if you go to the store page for Galactic Chef on Steam, you should see a button that says Request Access, and right now that's enabled for everyone. It should be immediate, and you can download the game and try it out for free. Of course, it's still far from finished, but this includes the new unlock system I talked about in the last Technical Tuesday video, new content like the first guest judge, new plates, new kitchen skins, and the globulator tool, which turns things into spheres and changes their texture. I've also got Steam Cloud syncing across all 3 platforms, and a lot of other minor improvements. For instance, the system of dragging objects around and then clicking to interact with some of them was very error-prone. You would often accidentally trigger a click when you were trying to drag or vice versa, so I've changed that to use contextual buttons that appear when an action is available, like draining liquids from a container, flipping food, or extracting or injecting liquids with the pipette. I've also been working on a lot of polished things like saving your preferences and notifying you when foods can't merge because they're too tall. But now I'm focusing on the next 2 builds, one of which will be in about 2 weeks, and then one more for the actual Steam Next Fest public demo. And I'm just going to cram as much as I can into that first build and use the next period of time to refine it, polish it, work out any bugs that might have cropped up, and hope for the best. So you might not be seeing many videos from me for a while just because this is a really important period of time to get as much development work done as I possibly can. But after Steamfest is over, I'll certainly be posting some kind of wrap-up video about how it went. Unfortunately, I probably can't talk much about the behind the scenes of what it took to get my game onto Steam and what that process is like, because there is an NDA involved and I don't want to risk stepping too close to what I'm not supposed to say. Unless, of course, Valve reaches out and they'd like me to do a tutorial or something, I'd be very happy to do that, but I'm not holding my breath. So again, if you have some time, please try out the new playtest build that should be live on Steam now when this video comes out. Just open up the Steam store, search for Galactic Chef, hit the Request Access button. It should be pretty immediate and it should show up in your library where you can then download it and enjoy, hopefully. If you have any feedback whatsoever, please don't hesitate to send it, even if you think it's a silly idea or not an important issue. All the input I can get will just help me make decisions and prioritize as I'm going. I guess that's all for today, so as always, it really helps me out if you hit the like button, spread the word, and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, thanks for watching.